Tell our viewers a little of your story.
Well, July 8th, 2004, I was charged and convicted of home invasion robbery, burglary with an assault, carjacking, and battery.
Wow.
I went to trial and I ultimately lost. However, during the preparation of my trial, I had an attorney, Jorge Chalala. He didn't do any investigation. He didn't
Mhm.
investigate. He didn't interview. He never spoke to the victim, the witness, nor the detectives. When he
Wow.
took me to trial, I went to trial armed only with a police report, a 29-page police report that was inaccurate, and I was found guilty because of that, as well as um, what Mary Rose uncovered for as the jury goes. However, I appealed to the District Court of Appeals. My appeals was denied for ineffective assistance of counsel. I went to an evidentiary hearing, and I had a pretty good public defender because I didn't have any more money at that time.
Yeah.
And her name was Elaine Cooper.
Hmm.
And she asked Mr. Chalila, she said, Mr. Shalila, I got 48 questions for you, and I got 28 for Mr. Williams. And she specifically asked questions, and she told the judge, she said, Your Honor, in front of Judge Anthony Black, she said, I have 48 questions for Mr. Chalila, and they're all yes or no questions. She said, Your Honor, will you direct him to answer the questions, yes or no? Because she didn't want to give him an opportunity to give an explanation so he can wiggle his way out of it. So what they done, she asked him, she said, at any time, did you investigate anybody on this jury? Say, no, Your Honor, but she said, Your Honor, correct him and
Yeah.
direct him to answer the questions, yes or no.
Yes or
So he
no.
said, no, I didn't investigate. Ultimately, he said, no, I didn't investigate. I didn't interview, and I didn't speak with anyone. And I thought she was letting him off the hook when she asked him this question because I turned and I looked at her like, out of surprise when she said, at any time did you go over this strategy with your client? And
Mhm.
he said, oh, yes, Your Honor. I went over this with Mr. Williams, and Mr. Williams was very adamant that I don't investigate, that I don't interview, and that I don't speak with anyone. And I'm looking at her, I'm like,
Yeah.
why did you do that?